Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Angela Brooks, and this is Blogging for Profits. Today, I want to talk to you about some easy systems that work in a busy life and how to generate growth in your network marketing company without losing your mind. Wouldn't you like to know some inside tips how to build a business without feeling like you have to be the know-it-all and do-it-all? And the topic that I'm going to talk about today is the number one thing that your new teammate wants more than anything else in their business. Now, I know that's a pretty bold statement, but let me tell you what I mean. Now, if you're in the same company as I am, you're probably going to say you've heard things differently, and that's the way I do. I'm out of the box kind of thinker, and I like to do things different than everybody else. If everybody else is going right, I'm definitely going to take a left. I'm going to be the black sheep amongst all the white ones, so I don't even care. You know, when you come into network marketing, the very first thing they tell everybody to do, and it just makes my eyes roll back into my forehead, is to write down 100 names on a piece of paper. Well, it diverts your focus, number one. Most people are going, I don't know 100 people, when in fact, we all know 2,000 or 3,000 people. However, you're not going to remember all those, and you don't have close relationships with all of the people that you know. They are acquaintances. They're not necessarily friends or close family. Now, when you get started in network marketing, most people are going, I don't know anything about this. I don't know what to do next. Somebody guide me, lead me. And most people will do things if they know what to do. And I think that's the biggest hole in network marketing in itself, is that people are willing, super willing to do things. They just don't know what that thing is. And so, you know, in my company, I'm with a network marketing company. And when I came into this business, I didn't get a lot of leadership. There was no videos to watch. There was no documents to download. There was none of that. So I went in for my team and I built a fast start program because I want my team to be duplicatable. And I, as a human, am not duplicatable because I do things my way. I am snarky in my conversation to where somebody else is not snarky. So they're not going to get what it is that I do or how I do. The only way that I could be duplicatable is if I made a system with videos in it that taught everybody the exact same steps so that they could watch and rewatch the videos. I don't have to be present. They don't have to do it on my time scale or theirs. They pick the time that they want to go through the program. It is short. It is 5 simple steps. Nothing overwhelming. But if they're looking for something and somebody asks me a question, I immediately will go do a video and record it, and then I put it in the fast start. And why do I do that? It's because now I'm duplicatable, because somebody else at another time zone, another country, another state can watch a video at their convenience. But if they had to wait on a date and a time with me, then that's not so duplicatable, because, you know, people work, they have kids, we've got sports, we've got all that stuff. And so the biggest key is I want people on this team to not only just love the products, which are phenomenal. If you're not using our products, you need to get with me so we can fix that problem and get you started. But the number one thing that people who come into any network marketing is in the back of their mind, say they're going to spend $165 or $300, whatever the startup package is. No matter how good the products are in the box, it's not that they don't have beliefs that the products are good. Number one thing that people think about is, how am I going to make my money back? And so if you can teach somebody how to get their money back in their pocket the first 72 hours in the company, they automatically, their belief level goes up, their They're going to talk about it way more because they've spent the money. They've already got it back, their money coming back to them. And then they get this lovely box in the mail with their products in it. And now they're twice as excited because it's kind of nice when you get free products. I don't care who you are or what the product is. You like free stuff once in a while, especially when it's got good quality behind it. So even if somebody tells you that their goal is, $500 or $10,000 a month, whatever their goal is, if they're wanting to work network marketing as a business, you need to know what their goals are. And it makes no difference whether they're small, big. Getting their initial startup money back in their pocket that's where your excitement comes from. And that's where people really get excited because they recoup their money super fast. And that is exactly what happened to me, is because when I started in my company, I had been in network marketing for a little while and I already had a blog up. So when I got I went in, was sitting by the person that got me started. And I just went in and changed one page on my blog. And then I sent it out to Facebook and Twitter and, all the places to get eyeballs on there. And I made a $300 sale before I got on the airplane. I was at a business mastermind retreat for one day in Chicago. And so the next day I was flying back home and I had plenty of time at the airport and flipped my laptop open and I had my first sale. Now I bought my kit the day before. I had my $300 back before I even got on the plane. So I was uber excited. Needless to say, anybody who makes, I don't care if it's $17.50, people get excited about getting cash back. So as a leader, it's important to understand that people will enjoy your product, whatever that product is. If you, and it will create massive momentum in your team if you can help that new teammate recoup their money fast, quick, and in a hurry. Some people say 24, 48 hours. I say within the first week. If you can get it done about the time they get their box in the mail for their own box, they get super excited. So there's just a lot of network marketing companies that have a get started right training. And, when my company didn't have any of that. So I had to go in and build that for my team. And I'm just glad I'm geeky enough that was easy for me. Plus I've had a lot of business trainers in my world that have really influenced me and given me fabulous insight and advice on building that site so that it is duplicatable. So I want to share with you a couple of tips that you can do with your team that can make that happen fast and quick. By doing this, your teammate, the number one thing is their belief skyrockets. And when people believe in something, what do? It increases their shareability and they're going to talk about the products or the opportunity, whatever it is they're into it for. And, they may have way more excitement and it's easier for them to share with others when they can say, I bought my box today and on Friday I had my money back. That is natural excitement that makes people want to talk and tell other people. So, the real bonus here is the investment back in their pocket, which is fast. It validates their interest in the product and it adds value to their own personal story that they can tell over and over for years down the road. That's not just a one-time story. That's an ongoing, because I know a lot of people that have been in network marketing and it was years before they made their money back. You want that to happen 7 days or less. I like 72 hours. And let me tell you how that can happen. So, everybody tells you when you start network marketing to get you a piece of paper and write down 100 names. I'm not going to tell anybody to write down 100 names because that kind of stuff irritates me and I'm not going to pass it on to somebody else. Whether it works or not, that's your own opinion. However, if I told you to scribble on a napkin 5 people that you would call that's in your phone that you would text or call or email immediately if I said, let's go to the movie. This new movie is out. Let's get some friends and let's go. You would think of 5 people immediately that you would invite to go to the movie, or go out to dinner, or go on a weekend retreat with some girlfriends. You could think of 5 to 15 people. If you was going to go, for a girls' weekend, you would know who the fun chicks are that you would want to ask to go with you. Am I correct? And as a matter of fact, pick up your cell phone right now, flip to the contacts, and look at the top 10 people that you send messages to the most. Who is in your text messages alone? Just look at your top 5 there. That's who you're already talking to. That's your chit chat people. So if I told you that, okay, we've got your box, who are 5 people that you're close to that we could talk to about these products? Because when you get them and you love them, you're going to naturally talk about them. So you can approach your friend. This is where network marketing talks about, approach your friends and family first. It's your warm market. Not all of my friends, not all of my family is somebody I'd want to do business with, or even be in the same product company, because I don't want them asking me questions. Let's be honest and real here, okay? But if you go to your text message and you look at your top 5 that you're already texting, you could say something like, hey, I just ordered this box of essential oils, and I'm going to have them in. They said they would be here in about a week. Have you ever used any? Yes or no, they would answer. Say, I don't know if this is for you or not, but you're the first person that popped in my head to be a friend sniffer with me, because I want somebody to sniff these oils so I can have somebody to learn with. Is that something you think that you would be open to doing with me? Most of your girlfriends are going to say, sure, why not? Every single girlfriend that is around me, and I mean this to the literal sense, they all have a kit of oils, all of them. Now, they're not all working the business. Only one of those 5 are actually, she's kind of working the business. So there we go. I got top 5 friends who are using the same product as I am, and we can talk about them and go, did you try that lavender? Did you try that peppermint the other day when you had a migraine headache? You've got somebody to collaborate with. So what does this do for you? As if you come into a company, we're just going to say you came in it for business, you wanted to make an extra $500. Well, boom, you just got 5 of your friends back saying that they're going to get a kit. So you're going to get $50 for each friend. You've already got your money back in your pocket before your box gets here. And you've got somebody cool beaners to hang out with and talk about your products together, because that's what girls do. So when I teach, I have a new team member that comes into my organization. Number one thing, I'm going to get them into my software called Fast Start. It's going to walk them through all the links and all the books and all the things that they need to know up front. Just your general routine orientation to the company, to the products. This is how you do this, this, and this. And then I'm going to teach them how to be duplicatable. And I don't ask my team to go out and sign up 100 people a year. Well, that's not even duplicatable, first of all. And if I said, let's talk to your top 5, and they only signed up 5 people for the entire year, and each of those people really, really enjoyed the products, they really liked the relationship that you're building around the products, that becomes a solid, stable income, simply because you've got this volume of products every single month, because you've taught them how to love the product. You've taught them how to use the products. And guess what people do on a natural basis? They talk about them. So I don't want my team to sign up 100 people a year. I don't want them to even sign up 25 a year. I want them to look at their top 5, show them what they're doing, what they've got, why they love the product, let everybody get together and do some sniffing, I want you to nurture those 5. Why would I just nurture 5 people? Because 5 people plus 5 people that are well nurtured and well established love what they're doing, and it's an ongoing platform that becomes solid. So I hope that rang the bell with somebody, because as a leader, we're taught for we're not taught duplication. We're always taught abundance, bigger, more, get more people, get more people, get more people. But in fact is, if you will just take care of the ones that you have, then you'll automatically grow, which gives them exactly what they want back, their money in their pocket. It gives you exactly what you need, volume and income, and your team is going to grow with happy, solid people. So I hope that makes sense to you. If you are following me on Facebook, come and tell me, drop me a message and let me know what you think about this podcast. If you have a friend that you would like to hear this podcast, please share it. And if at all possible, drop a comment here on the podcast. I would love to hear from you. Again, my name is Angela Brooks. You can learn more about me at angelabrook.com. You can, let's see, I was going to give you a link and I've just lost my link. Let me see, hang on real quick. I'm still here, don't go nowhere. I changed my links because if you would like to join me over on the newsletter where I give other daily methods of operation, go to Angela Brook, BROOK.com/DMO. And again, this is Angela Brooks. Thank you for joining me here on this podcast, and I will see you on the next one.